Good morning and welcome to Day 2, Confraternity 2023. We are about to get underway with Mount Maria College taking on Trinity College. And lovely day. Wind not as bad as yesterday, which is good at the moment. Did pick up during the day, so hopefully that isn't a factor. It caused a little bit of havoc on the week on day 1. But at the moment, lovely conditions. And by midday, we'll switch into quarter-final mode. There's a fair bit of footy to go before then. So, expected top today of 22 degrees. At the moment, it's 15. Feels like 11, they say. Wind's going to be dropping it down to like 7 k's. Yesterday it was about 35, so nothing to favour either side. If you're tuning in, all 6 grounds are being live streamed. This one has a commentary on it. It's on the Facebook page. And then all the other fields are being live streamed on the Confraternity website. So you'll be able to check out every game live. Pictures brought to you by the media partner, streaming partners of Red Corner Productions. So you'll be able to watch all that in high definition, live and free all day, all carnival. Rest day tomorrow for players and for our staff, including yours truly with the husky throat. 20-minute halves, no time off for anything. The only time we use the clock will be in the final on Thursday. And Friday, I beg your pardon. And that's a long way away. So the 2-minute warning has been sounded, so we've got about a minute before kickoff. And it's a very good morning to Brian Pollock from the St. Pat Shorncliffe coaching staff. Rumoured to have been approached by the West Tigers and the Dragons, but declined because he likes to get his sleep. Good morning. How are you, Brian?
Very good, John. Very good. How are you?
Good, good. Great first day. Wonderful rugby league. A few upsets and a lot of games hanging in the balance.
Yeah, it was a good day all around, especially in those top sort of tier teams. There's some little surprises there. Iggy Park drawing with Marymount, which is good for the competition.
Yeah.
So it sort of opens up that 1-2 positions in the Shield sort of section.
And your blokes came up against a red-hot Iona yesterday.
They certainly did. A lot of learning happening yesterday and a lot of areas where they might have thought they were in a good position, but it sort of showed up. But all credit to Iona yesterday. They were really fast, really accurate.
But it's funny, later on they got beaten in the day.
Yes, yeah.
So, how do you gauge what's happening? So, and as we know, if you play the full 40 minutes, you can get a result, even though if you might be down at half time, because schoolboy footy is all about that sort of thing, isn't it? They just it's not over until that final hooter. So that, as you would have heard, the final hooter's gone.
It is.
So we are underway with Trinity College kicking off on the southern, trapped there by Neil. And the boys will be a little bit sore, but still keen to get going.
Yeah, wonder how they've nice warm up this morning. So nice, actually beautiful day, John. Not a lot of wind around and a bit of nice sun around.
So change over here straight away.
Yeah.
He lost that or a one-on-one strip. Stevens. So early pressure here coming on Mount Maria from West Mitchelton. And then Trinity College not far away. So the north and the south, they say there's a bit of a challenge between these two sides.
Yeah, Trinity down the south side of Brisbane and Mount Maria right in the thick of the Mitchelton area.
Mate. So Stevens gets close. He had that one-on-one strip a minute ago.
Good short side here. Tip on.
Throws the dummy. He's going to have to make sure he scores it. I'll tell you what, the winger won't be happy about that. It was Miller waiting for the footy. Didn't get it. They still got a chance here. It's in the hands of the handback of Bostic. 5'8". The defence came up quickly on Carlson, so Carlson will go back the other way and still going as Carlson. He's a strong number 6.
He is a very big body.
Gets within 10. Last one now, says the referee. Mount Maria would have thought they were down the other end at the end of a kick here, but actually defending right on their line.
Cross kick here, John.
Doesn't hurt, into the sun.
Space there.
Flies high.
Oh.
Knocks it on, play on, went backwards.
He's away.
And that will be...
good, mate, great defence there by Mount Maria College there. They, as I said, that centre probably should have tipped on possibly there to his winger, but he decided to intrinsically show and go, and All credit to the Mount Maria defence. They're scrambling really, really well.
So finally Mount Maria will have the footy, so they survived that little hiccup with a strip.
Yeah, so if they just look at rolling down here now after that sort of strip and then but defending on that positive space of defence, they roll down here and get a nice kick or an opportunity. You never know what might happen. Here we go.
Well, Mount Maria, they've got some players in the middle here. That's one there is Harrison Watson, but they're outside backs. Parsons, Rainbow, Asaki, and also you see this Giffen when he's on the park.
Yep.
They were dangerous yesterday. First game here on field number 1.
Got some information on the 2 there from Mount Maria. An top AFL player. You can see by that kick there, he's launched it pretty high, cropped about 45 metres. So he's new to the game, but heard some inside scoop. He's a good AFL player.
That Belford, is that Rainbow?
Yeah, two from Mount Maria.
Oh,
number 2.
Belford Parsons?
Yes.
He scored a great try yesterday. He's back from last year. I remember his name. He played a great carnival last year as well. So we see Trinity College now just trying to work it out their own end. Halfway line's not far away.
My marker, yep.
Going to be crossed. Smart play here. It's
good.
Kalis. I want to be careful there.
Trinity's got some shape here. They're going to go for a kick. Nice torpedo. He's going to challenge. It shouldn't challenge this.
Oh, he looks at bounce. Anything can happen. That's been knocked back.
You're
play
right.
on
It's back
6
to
to go.
6. All right, let's see how Trinity go here. See if they can construct an attacking set here.
Mount Maria need to show a little bit more. Oh, puts a kick on the first tackle.
That's a try, John.
It is a try. It's messy. Is he going to say it was knocked on the first instance? No, he's going to award the try.
Got to give it, yeah. Yeah, well, I suppose it all started with what we just gave him a huge rap, the 2 from Mount Maria, and he didn't take the spiral bomb. Let it bounce, and they got a reset that. And then the 6 bounces out here with the 9. He shows, and he just nice little kick into the in goal area. And unfortunately, just the bounce and that I suppose awareness to clean it up really sort of cost Mount Maria there, and a good pressure again. But again, it only would have happened if the Trinity blokes weren't pushing up on the football there for the kick to be in position to score the try. So, no, that was well done by them. Good constructed set.
Well, Bedford Parsons actually involved in that tackle, so he actually had to scramble from midfield.
Yep.
You'll see in the replay after this kick, he had to fly around the back here and didn't get any downward pressure, which would have saved the moment. But the ball should never have been allowed to bounce in the first place, Brian.
Yeah, exactly, John. You just got to back these young blokes to just go get it, have a go at it. It's a big spiral. Like we had a few boys, our 2 fullbacks yesterday, copped those spirals in both games, and they did their very best to catch it, and we really encourage them. And they did a pretty good job, young Cooper and Jack.
Yeah, tough conditions too.
Yeah, it was nice and breezy for them, the fullbacks yesterday. These young boys are obviously watching a lot of Burton, Kickoff football and Cleary, so they're trying to, at home or in the park when they're playing with their mates, trying to launch these torps, which has come back into the game, John.
Well, I'm hoping that someone has been watching Collins.
Well, yeah, big
catching
Lindsay.
as well.
Yeah, exactly. Get the
forwards.
Get the forwards pushing forward and put fingers up over eyebrows and catch the football.
I said to Luke Oxford yesterday, 15 years ago, if you're batting 10 or 11, there's only 2 balls left in the game. Front rowers now, you just hit it up. But now we can see 10, 11 can bat, and 8 and 10 can pass the ball and bring some extra skills to the game they didn't have 10 years ago.
Yeah, there's an expectation now, isn't there?
Yeah.
Expectation that the skill sets from the middle to the outside backs can catch pass really well, and contribute, I suppose, is the key word, and being efficient. Yeah, so the 2 is that he's done a tackle and he's done his best to pull. He's trying, he's working. Effort to him.
Yeah.
He just didn't clean it up. And I suppose if he can learn from that and be more AFL skills in there and get scooping the ball up, it might have been better for him, but that's okay.
Well, they caught him on the hop because 6 to go, and they kicked on the first tackle, so nobody's expecting that.
That might show how the 6 for Trinity is. What's his young man's name from Trinity College, the 6? Caleb Carlson, yeah. He's got some good attributes.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether the coach, when he saw a kick on the first game, what? But he's probably saying genius. Genius stuff, that play a bit of ad-lib. So it's up to Mount Maria now. They've had no football, and what they've had, they've coughed up.
Yeah, well, you'd expect here from a coach from Trinity is that you roll downfield, get as close as you can to the 50. If you get there and 4, nice kick into the corner or do another torp and see what happens.
I spoke about the backs.
He shows and goes as 6. Carson again.
So Leishman, the captain, he had a great game, added Bradley Dempsey. So their front rows, which I don't think are out there at the moment, they were strong yesterday. Actually, I beg your pardon, Dempsey is out there. So watch for him when he gets the ball.
Yep.
But at the moment, they haven't had much. 15 short of
Play
halfway.
the ball. Good play the ball.
Numbers out to the left-hand side.
Play square up. Oh, there it is. There's our schoolboy error, John.
That's what it's all about.
That's right.
A little bit of dew here this morning.
Yep.
Something I've noticed with Union sides that have come straight off the Union season, see a lot of compressed defence. They're probably 10, 20 metres inside, so there's that opportunity to go around. They've shown on the sideline. He's got to be confident to come across and actually shut them down. But there's been a couple of occasions where the defensive side, like 20, 25 metres in from the sideline.
Yeah, the memory were very compressed there, weren't they?
Yeah. So Neil, wrap around, gives it off to
nice little
Seiki.
Good contest. Good contact there.
Loses the footy
he's
again.
Lost the footy.
Well, that's the second strip of the match.
Yeah, they're aware here, the Trinity boys. They're aware.
As the same thief in the night there, Kenneth Stevens.
He likes it.
13.
I think he gave himself a little rap there too, didn't he? That's two. He goes, I think he threw up the L2 fingers. He's like, yeah, that's two. Might have a goal for himself. He might be on KPIs, John. He might be on KPIs. Okay, here we go, midfield. Big fronty rolling forward there.
Cody Shepherd.
Is that the 16, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cody.
Coming out to left hand, a bit of shape in the back here. They're going to kick in.
Yeah.
They're going to test in the wingers in and up. And that's going to go dead. So good kicking game as well, haven't they, Trinity?
Yep. As I said, even though they got the strip, they built in and got to about tackle 4-5 and did a nice little kick into the corner and letting Marymount work out here. So, you know, again, this is this day 3 game that we talk about. Again, it's the restarting of what we just went through yesterday. How you start this morning is really important because we all know everyone's got a quarterfinal to contend with this afternoon, no matter what level and what division. And so it's building into your skills and building into your game. And so Trinity straight away has just shown that they're up for the task. They want to contest in the defence, get numbers in, slow down the game, suit them. Oh,
contact there, and they lost the footy.
I think that's
he's
possibly unfortunately,
to pull away from.
I think we need to
stand back.
Yep, stand back there. The young fella's in a bit of trouble, unfortunately. They need to get their medic out as quickly as possible.
Big head knock there.
Yes.
Check the replay here for.
Yeah, unfortunately. I think it's just a head collision, John.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's unfortunately one of those things.
Well, it's the burglar, Kenneth Stevens himself. He's down on one haunch. He's the one whose head got hit, but he seems to be. Fared a lot better, but I think
4 heads hit, so feel for this young fella in day game 3.
I reckon he's got one right on the schnoz.
Hopefully it's just a nose thing. Where did young bloke get his first ever contact on the nose yesterday afternoon, John?
It's ugly looking forward.
No, he was our halfback. Blonde-haired, beautiful-looking young man.
Wow, that doesn't happen.
He goes, I've just got my first nosebleed. Nice. Unfortunately.
Got 10. So it's 10 minutes in the.
Yeah, and to this young man's credit, he's gone over and said apologised to that player.
He's not
so
feeling
that's
$1 million bucks either, I wouldn't have thought.
Yeah, and he's probably feeling a bit, not feeling himself because he's hit his head, but also, feeling for the young bloke that unfortunately got the injury. So that's a credit to that young man there.
Well, it's a credit to the carnival, the spirit of the carnival.
Yeah, he's walked over and done the right thing there.
So
okay, here we go, nice and tight here, John.
Well, the burglar's off, so they've got a chance here to actually
contact.
hang on the footy for a set of 6 here with Oscar Clark.
Yeah, nice carry there by the 16. Yeah, Oscar Clark has nice leg speed, 17.
Come in to do a little bit
Good
of work.
contact here, good contact by the Trinity forwards there.
Sayua, get to his feet. 8 metres inside Trinity territory.
ball.
They have a deep back line here with Angus Neal. Runs with the footy, Neal. Falls over in the slippery conditions.
If I'm correct, he's a second-year Confo player. He played last year, John, I think.
And the year before.
Oh, 3 years.
Yeah, so he was...
he's got that same haircut, I think.
I ran into him, actually. I called the Western Valleys game on Saturday, and he was there. He's part of the Mount Marie, obviously, around the corner from the Panthers.
Yes.
He said, are you from Confo? I said, yeah, there's a penalty here for a high shot. And
he said, yeah, he asked you, surely you're going to call my name again.
I said, and I do remember Angus Neal from last year. He was actually a good player. And when I got here, I said to Michael Crutcher, he's a great player. He's got a mullet. And when we turned up, there was 8 of them had a mullet. He said, thanks for the heads up.
Thanks for the heads up.
Which one? I said, no idea.
Okay, Mount Maria, good opportunity here in attacking shape.
Yeah, they've got 13 on
Nice
12, remember,
tip
for
on
5
there.
minutes.
Yes, they have. So they've got to look at that for advantage.
Oscar Clark.
Hopefully their halves are IDing that, and they've got an opportunity down this right side.
Good defence from Trinity to put that player on his back. They've
Tip,
got catch
tip.
and pass.
Yeah, there you go, John. Catch pass, and hole running. So there's our 3. Good try there from Luke Bashman. Nice straight Ryan running. And it all started obviously because they're down 1, but the two tipped on really well. Good shape from the 6. Okay, the 18 runs a nice line. The 2 draws and pass, and that's just that simple. 3 on 2.
4 and 5 have had a head clash.
Yeah, a bit of a head clash there, a bit of friendly fire, unfortunately. But again, running into the space is important. Running into that space and that opportunity. And that's just something that they do often. If you can see that 3 on 2, everyone stays reasonably square, and they run into those holes and run into that space. Let the ball sort of connect and the players connect with them. So
yeah, Brody Campbell, the number 6, he was directed traffic well yesterday as well. So he's showing his class. So Mount Maria, they got the footy, can cause some damage.
Yep.
So who's your next assignment for St. Pat's
Well,
today,
we
mate?
get introduced to a team called St. Brendan's College of Poon, John, at 11 o'clock today.
So the green and golds are up against each other.
Yes.
The Canaries.
We haven't played each other, I think, from record since 2012.
Really?
On the
How'd that come
rotation,
about?
yeah.
Wow.
Just having 4 pools and different sort of rotations and where you finish, and so we're looking forward to the challenge to playing against St. Brendan's. And the boys had a nice morning this morning already. They've done a stretch out, had a quick debrief, having some good breakfast, and preparing themselves for day 2 of this carnival.
So locked up at 4. Let's check the number 6 here for Mount Maria and
he sort of
Campbell.
double pumps there, nice shape. But again, it's that someone's coming across, so the 6 coming across, and he has the straight runners to run into the space. And while again they were down 1 man, they still took advantage of that, and that's the most important thing there, is they identified they could take that advantage.
Well, interesting enough, it wasn't actually in the middle where the number 13 should have been. It's actually just good play to go wide. They probably could have explored the middle part there, but good vision there from Campbell.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And then passing, he just hung onto it, said, "Hit me, hit me."
Yeah,
wasn't it?
exactly. Yeah.
So he survives. So as we said, it's 10 minutes in the bin. It's only 5.
Yes.
So the referees are still playing this as if it's an 80-minute game with stoppages, so they're learning their trade as well.
Yeah, they are, and it's always been great. It's always great to see the referees learning here, and a lot of them, like the 2 we had yesterday, I thought refereed really well, in lots of ways, because again, they're learning what our young blokes are.
Yeah, we had some quality refereeing yesterday. We see this man in Jordan Leishman, the skipper, loses the footy.
Fortunately, a bit of fire here, not happy.
Show me a number 8 that's a nice guy. Right, I'll tell you a guy who shouldn't be wearing number 8.
Yeah.
They're passionate, especially when it's an opposite in a number 10 that's giving it to you. It's like a match and a kerosene can.
Yeah, exactly. You want them to.
But it's a physical game.
Very physical and very controlled in their responses too.
So she's about to come on the 13.
Yeah, the 13. He's going to come on for the 5. He's done his 5 and done his duty. Oh, good feet. Big back row there, the 11 for Trinity College.
Alrighty, Kane. So that's the 30-metre line just in front.
Good tackle.
Cody Shepherd. Good quick play the ball too.
Unfortunately, he could have probably the 8 punching forward here down the short side.
Whitman, so the big bodies in Trinity College. Muscling down the middle. We've got 3.5 minutes to go.
Took a penalty.
Deep in the tackle count too, Brian.
Yes, exactly. So they're in a good position here, Trinity, just to finish a really good set here and try and either get a result or look for a kick into the in-goal area and get a 20, a dropout, or roll it and play on 6 and see how close they get to the try line and get Mount Maria working out from their own try line, which is just as good a result at schoolboy level.
So Whitman with the first carry. Now finds another big
Two
number
just-
10 there in
yeah,
the
two
air.
big bodies. Old school rugby leg there, John. There's punch.
Couple of crash balls. Screaming for the defence to come across from Mount Maria to the
possibly
left.
on here on the left.
They go the other way. So they back their chances. Back row goes over and scores. Waltzes across the chalk.
Yeah.
And Oromi Kane.
I think we could have seen that
Yeah.
2 tackles ago, John, the way they were setting that up. I said that they set that up, carried 2 big carries into the middle, condensed the Mount Maria defence. Little bit in movement there from the Mount Maria defence, but again, the straight running back rower, unfortunately the bigger man's going to win that battle. And he's obviously come from the right back row that he was in before, where he made an incisive run, and then he's come back to the left-hand side. Maybe just a positional shift there, so he's always utilising his skills in a one-on-one contest, which they nailed. So that was well done there by Trinity College.
Yeah, Luke Bashman was the defender. He went for the legs, and I think in that instance you've got to be brave and just throw your body, ball and all.
Yep, try up and get your elbows around the ball and shoulders in there. And
easy
said
up
than done.
Yep.
Yeah, easy said from up here, 15 metres up in the air, John.
But good hit back there.
He's that young man's bigger than both of us put together, I think, nearly.
Mate, I had 2 bacon egg burgers this morning. He has the whole chicken and the whole pig for breakfast.
Yeah.
Big body.
Yes.
Got a bit of a limp at the moment, but I think he'll walk that off. So they hit back, try for try at the moment here at...
with a minute left, so if they might get a couple of tackles out of this, or the Sixers might be time delaying. Looking for a good conversion to tick off this assignment.
I think 8-4 is a fair indication.
Yeah.
And it basically represents time possession as well, Brian.
Yeah, it does.
So
it's both teams have got their positives without a doubt. It probably from a visual point of view, Trinity seems to have a bit more sort of, I suppose, control in their game. They got blokes like that. You just see in that try how they constructed that try. They went right. We're going to go two to the post, and we're going to come back to the left. And we go to our strike weapons, and when you have guys like that, can be able to construct that with their 6s and 7s and 9s, they get success. Unfortunately, he's pushed that to the left. And time down to 20 odd seconds. I don't think they'll have time to kick off here.
It'll be half time and
nice half time break. Coaches debrief, players debrief, reflect on the next 20.
There he goes. The scores. Well, if it is, Neil might get this
short
kick
kickoff here straight away and
There
try
you
to get
go.
a result. There we go. Have a crack at that.
Yeah, what
See what
scares me
happens.
about that, I would rather kick it deep. They get that and score.
Well, that's an opportunity.
Right.
I agree with you there. But you take the go. Take it. Have a challenge at it.
Half time, we'll go through the tries here, Brian, but at the moment 8 points to 4. None of those have been converted. So both squads will probably want to have a little bit more hand on ball for the second half. We'll go through the...
Yep. So this is that first one from the kick where they made some ground, and the 6 plays direct, plays on hands up, and then they don't complete it, and then Trinity push forward and score a good try. And then we got our Mount Maria playing cross and then direct and straight in a 3-on-2, and then we have straight line running into space, which is well done by those young guys from Mount Maria. And then that constructed try from Trinity, 2 to the middle, and we go to our big back rower on the left end and get our one-on-one scenario, and more than likely that young man's going to beat that young man any day of the week.
All right, 8 points to 4. We'll take a break here as both camps do the same thing. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
We see you working hard, juggling, dreaming, climbing. We see your ambition, your dedication. We see you gaining confidence in our spaces and on our screens. Yeah, we see you doing more and going further. With CQ University Australia, it's time to be what you want to be.
This is a city where the sun shines all year, where we sing when we're winning, and we play without fear. This city is a family, and families stick together. We've always been in it to win it. This city never says never.
Mount Maria keen. Trinity are waiting, as are all of us, for the hooter, which starts every game here at Confro.
Yeah, on time too.
And that's why we're the closest one to the hooter. It's the loudest thing because it's got to travel all the way down, all the way up north to field number 6.
Yeah, across the creek, across the trees.
So it's in the balance, 8 points to 4, as I said.
Yeah,
Unconverted in still conditions, which is odd.
Yeah.
Expected yesterday.
But just quickly looking at the two teams when they debriefed, all looked like they wanted to. They spoke about a few key things, and let's see if they can execute this.
So Trinity, well, they had the big body coming off the fence there, but instead the 5'8" and Brody.
Yeah, the 6 did the right thing there. Long way away from that back row, or that back fence guy, the front row, but he was just delayed, so the 6 took the right option.
There he is now. Plays there.
Yeah, he gets his assignment done.
Not afraid to throw it, so they're going wide in the second tackle. Coming back in. Neil's there to put the tackle on with 2 of his teammates. That's the 40.
Back to the middle.
So second half stuff and throwing big cannon at the middle, Trinity. Looks like they're going to kick early here because there's a block play there. Here he comes, yeah.
Yeah,
see that?
That's a nice spiral.
That's a beauty. That's a beauty.
He's going to let it bounce
landed
again.
at his feet. End over end, and there's the burglar again.
Yeah,
does he steal it this
13.
time?
Oh, could have been. Anyway, got away with that.
Yep. Unintentional,
Good
of course.
scoot here by the winger.
Oh, yeah, you could see that they had that block play in there.
Yeah.
It gave it away that they're going to kick. But again, compressed defence this time from Trinity. Going sideways, doesn't make too many metres.
Yeah, Trinity's line speed's got to be strong here, and they can build on that kick. Oh, nice, good foot movement by the 15 there, John. He looks like he's got a nice little step work there. Max Diggles, yeah, nice work from Max.
Well, I'll tell you why he's got a nice step, because he's about to run into the front rower, and he did turn left. I said,
well, you want to do that.
I can go around him, I'm not going to go through him, so I'll take the step. Last tackle now, right on halfway. That's Bedford Parsons, the AFL player, again allowed to bounce. So all these kicks, well, it's on purpose, it's just like
good
kicking
contact.
Yorkers, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. It just seems that they're not, either fullbacks are either too deep, maybe they're not adjusting from yesterday's wind, or nice show and go there. Good contact, good clean tackle. That was really nice. Yeah, that was a great tackle there by the 6 from Mount Maria. Brody Campbell was really good.
Just involved there again.
Yeah, good effort, good double efforts there. He's looking to go again. Look at him. He's keen as mustard, Brody.
Well, they got a bit more in it.
There he goes. There's his 3. Look at that.
Knocks down the burglar.
Tick that. Tick that young man.
Kenneth Stevens.
He's done his assignment.
Running wide of the ruck here. Runs into the left-hand edge defence of Mount Maria.
Yeah, 5 here. The 6 got to either run or tick. So he's kicking again. That's a nice kick.
Allowed
there
to
we
bounce.
go again. Oh, he knew what he was doing there. I'll tap this forward. I'll trap this, reload it.
Well, good luck on the wheel. Here he is again. Oh, big contact coming from Moroni Kane, the try scorer on Bedford Parsons.
Yeah, quick play of the ball.
Neil.
Good line.
That's
The
Hayden
second
Rainbow.
half has started in a good contest, John.
Hayden Rainbow's playing on the right side. Yesterday he played on the left wing. Scored a good try too, so he's been switched over to the other side.
Yep.
Curiously
And
enough.
there we go. They get their penalty they're after. Trinity need to sort of control their emotions here.
We talked about the battle between the north and south. It's a little bit of
There's a bit of
bit of
nickel
tango there, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're playing for a cup of some sort. The coach did tell me, I couldn't remember what it was, a chip cup or...
Oh, between the two colleges.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they often play. They don't play against each other in the usual competition, but when they do, they play for this cup. So
Yep. Good.
Anyway, Dempsey. Good carry from Dempsey.
Yeah, let's see what Mount Maria set up here.
Hasn't been really involved yet, Dempsey. Probably a bit sore from yesterday. Went through a mountain of work. See Neil throw it forward again at the line. That line's 5 metres away now. Neil goes himself. Angus Neil tries to burrow through there, but he's only small against 3 or 4 defenders from Trinity. He'll get up and play it. Dummy half. Throw ordinary part. Wow.
Penalty.
So marker defence coming too early, I think.
Yeah, offside, I think he's called that. Tell him to keep back.
Well, that was, I don't know whether he got over the line there.
Yeah, I wonder if
Sam Lanner. He's another good big body for Mount Maria. I forgot about him.
he is.
They're playing a different game today, Mount Maria. For mine, they seem to be wanting to play a little more on the edge rather than up the middle. But here they go. They throw Dempsey at the line again. Stands there. The tackle. Now, where's Lanner? And Sayur is just to your left. Once he gets the footy, goes behind to absolutely no one. Still they can tie up, broken play.
Tip.
Has to catch and pass, no.
Probably, we could tell that young bloke just before he passed it, just tip onto the next guy and tip onto the next guy. The forward was in full control.
Well, for mine, Bedford Parsons could have gone on his own there.
Tip. Yeah, unfortunately, yep. That's unfortunately the breaks. The 24 probably was expecting the 4 to get it, and it sort of was indecisive. But they showed that they can get into the space with 2 overlaps, so it's a they have the ability to do it. But also was the 6 from Mount Maria made that decisive break there, Brody, when he got it. Didn't get a great pass, but he played the football, looked at the bounce, picked the ball up, then adjusted, and then pushed on the outside. So it was well done there by Brody.
So with coach for us, St. Pat's Lawrence's, St. Pat's Shorncliffe, I should say, Brian Pollock, giving us his insight. But you get to look at the vision afterwards, don't you, Brian?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can show a player where they've fallen down, so they can improve on, which is great.
Yeah, exactly. And that's it's like as us as teachers, John, you sort of want to always show the young guys what they do really well, and then like everything in adults, adult male world, we want to also improve, and the adult female, we're always looking to improve in what we do. So having that ability to show them some tape and show them the vision, it always works.
Blaze there gets a bit of treatment, gets to his feet quickly. Defence comes up very, very quickly. Half a gap here. Yeah. There's that man. The battle between Carlson and Campbell. Yeah. 2-6 has been a highlight of this match. Last tackle now. Fullback's back there on his own. There's no wingers back.
All right, let's go. Let's catch this, champ.
Knock on.
Did I just put the burglar
on him? You did, my friend. He's the first one who's actually gone for it. Unfortunately, knocked it on.
That's exactly right.
I don't know whether there's much of a breeze. It seems to be still-ish, but still might have gone into the sun for him. He has got that. Oh no,
but that's that torpedo now, where it doesn't. It's not going the distance. It sort of holds and then starts to drop. And as I said earlier, they're all trying to practice this. We're staying at Clavo, Mary McKillop in the classrooms there. And got 2 fields, and our boys go out there and just try and launch these torps, and have a bit of fun with it, which is good. Seeing who can catch it, who's the best catcher, all that sort of stuff. And there's been some boys that miss it, without a doubt.
It's been a nightmare for both fullbacks in this game. They've been peppered with bombs that have landed just in front. Whether by good luck or good management. Anyway, it's with Trinity that lead 8 points to 4.
Yeah, so we're looking for our key factors here, our team key players there, looking for Carlson to construct something here with the 7.
With Carlson now, takes the
good
line.
Lead, good run by the 10. Nice line by 10 there, Blaze there. Well done there. So Carlson still on the short side, the 6. Going to go open with the
Well, they've got numbers. They created an extra man. The 14 didn't get the ball in the end.
Still an opportunity. Did we touch it?
We've had
it looked like he just touched it with his fingertips there. The 14.
Handed into the information.
Ashton Carlson there obviously could be brothers. This wasn't quite on target, the pass to him. But those things happen, and you've just got to work out if the ball's on the ground, just try and pause quickly, and then control yourself, and then try and pick it up.
You know what obviously we can't. I'd love to have seen this a full 70-minute game, or to really see how they wear each other down and then play more expansive footy. At the moment, they're both trying to they're playing chicken. But I'd like to see the game, after the first 10 minutes, forwards do their work, and the next middle third of the games goes to the backs out wide.
That extra 5 minutes, or even 30 minutes, you want to go 30, but I think even extra 25, just for extra 5 minutes, you find that especially on Thursday when we go to 25-minute halves, the game just starts to build into that. The boys can get in the grind a bit more, and this is on all levels too. The big guns at the top end, they built their game on getting the grind, and they just keep going. Oh, good. Oh, we got another steal, John. That's 3 now.
That's what we're
And just for the people that can't see, on the bench is our 13, who's already taken 2. He's jumped up in the ground. He's thrown out his 3 fingers going, that's 3 for the game.
Yeah, Marino.
I'd say there's a KPI embedded in their team culture about let's get some steals.
Bedford Parsons, the man who gives up the ball, so now they got to defend. Well, you're right. I mean, how many times do you see the game won 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after half time?
Yeah, exactly.
Even in top level. So, Trinity College now. A pretty good defensive line here. Well, it's made a liar out of me there.
Yeah, he's a good fighter there, Bostock. Luke there.
Flick pass finds Whitman, the prop forward.
And he's back up looking for an option, and he's peeling out the back here with the 6 as shape.
He got his hands
cross
away.
kick. We're on here, John.
I hate the shape of the Stephen football. They just went in over in there. And for all money, he just had to do one little pop.
Yeah, and he would have.
And he's got himself a 4.
Yeah, exactly.
So 20-metre restart. Inside 10 minutes now to go in this.
Yeah, the
fixture.
game's pretty much in even balance, like we said earlier. And 4-8 is probably a reflection where we sit in the second half. A few little errors here and there, but let's see what Mount Maria do here and build out this. They got a 7 tackle set here, so you'd hopefully find they should be at the 50 in the next sort of 1 or 2 tackles. That's only tackle 1.
Looks for options, goes to the blind side. He's going to go for his quicker men to the right.
Good
Here's
show
a
and
chance
go.
here. Away goes Bashman. He's already scored 1 and loses the footy. Trinity come up with a nut.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'd like to see that young guy give it to the winger earlier. He's gone into the contact there, the 3. Bashman, I'd like to have seen him. He got the ball early enough, and he probably should have tipped onto the winger who needed it then. And if you look at the replay here, they do really well, get outside shoulders. The 6 does a great job. Right here, I think if he tips onto the winger gives a bit more opportunity, and now he's got the pressure coming, and then it just sort of doesn't quite nail it.
Might be a little bit forward as well. But
Yeah,
you're right. He probably should have passed it
Yeah,
early.
and he had time to do that, the young guy. So, again, that's that learning if you can go back and look at that.
A lot of guts from Brody Campbell. He drew 3 defenders to number 6 to set that play up on the right-hand side, so he's not afraid to put his body on the line.
And I think this last 8 minutes might come down to both 6s, John.
Here we go. It's with the goose step
Good
with
contact,
Carlson.
good contact there by
Carlson's
the
involved.
11 there, yeah. Good contact there by Farley. Mo. It was really nice.
The Bergluck. Stevens gives it off to the 18 now in Jack Altman. And Altman rolls over in the tackle, gets to his feet. They come to this grandstand side. Throws a dummy, a good dummy, looking for a flick pass. Wasn't there. He's close. Marino. Now the 9 goes for a charge there. It's with Bayless. Caleb Carlson to the left on the last. Does he go aerial? No, they're going to go to the blinds with Stevens. I don't know. It's last. Does a flick
This
to
is
nobody.
opportunity here, John.
Now Carlson's kick puts the kick through, bounces.
Here he goes.
Jeez, here he goes. This is Bedford passes.
Yeah. Oh, well done.
And he's going to be taken into touch. But the touch is going to
He's
say
got
he
to
was
put his
dragged
touch
across.
charge up. The touch
flag
charge
up.
would be good to put his flag up. I think he's forgotten he's got a flag in his hand.
He's calling the game from the sideline. He said he's tackled in the field of play and then dragged over the line. So he's going to award a penalty here, I think you'll find. Or a changeover. There you go, changeover. So, razzle-dazzle stuff here. Bedford passes. He's been hero and villain. That time he took an eternity to take that footy and finally came into the field of play. Beat the first and nearly got taken into touch. So now they've got to work it out from their own line. That's the 20-metre mark. Stevens is over here on the right-hand side, so they're going to try and stay away from him.
There's their man again.
They're going to try and take on the left-hand defence of Trinity, Mount Maria.
Yeah, they could opportunity down the short side, or they can go back to the middle here. They go back to the middle. That's just a train going past, not the hooter.
That's a good carry. Yeah, I could only just hear the train.
The short side here. Look at that 6 go the short side. Here we go. Good punch.
Was he
Well done.
onside? But regardless. Unfortunately, that was the chaser. There was Brody Campbell.
Yeah.
Probably stood up.
Yeah, he got stood up. But just a bit solo there. No one sort of pushed up with him. We want his line speed, and everyone else got to get with him. So you can get that nice line. But that was a good construction down that short side. Nice kick. Isolate the fullback. That's tackle 2 there. About 35 out. 40 metres out from their own try line. And tackle 3 there at the red line. 40 metres out.
Yeah, they seem to have whether it's on purpose or they spotted something in the tapes there at the left-hand edge defensive Trinity that are a bit suspect. They've gone that way on several occasions, made a few busts as well, and come unstuck with bad passes. But there's Carlson, cops a knee on the way through from the. Who me sells? You're the only one in there.
All right, so this is Trinity's opportunity. Five minutes left. Trinity's opportunity. They're going to tap.
Who's the coach for Mount Maria? Do you know?
Not off the top of my head. I'll just go through the book.
That's right. It's not on my team. That's okay. Well,
the coach is Christian Freed. Coached by Christian Freed.
So here they come again. Trinity. Mount Maria's defence, you've got to say, has been pretty darn good considering they probably, I reckon, possession 60-40 favour of Trinity.
I think I heard the coach from Mount Maria actually was representing USA in the Rugby League World Cup.
Oh, there you go. Tomahawks.
Yeah.
Well, I see one of their coaches part of the West Brisbane Panthers down the sideline. As you see, Marino gets a bit of treatment there and driven back. That's good defence.
Done, Mount Maria.
Well, there's always a little bit of self-preservation when you get driven back. You take your hand off the footy to soften the tackle. You can lose the footy, but anyway, the halfback makes some moves there and bossed up.
That's 5. Where's our 6? There he is.
Everybody's in front of him.
Here he goes.
Jeez, put some stuff on that.
Scoring's about 15 forward and about 35 across. There's an opportunity here if they can see it.
Still the last.
Yeah, there's an opportunity here, John.
Still the last.
Big opportunity. They get a bounce they don't like.
There he is again. Bedford Parsons.
He's there.
He was over here a minute ago.
Yeah.
That's a good
That's
fullback.
That AFL running. Gets on his bike and gets where he's got to go.
Well, they need to get some urgency about their game now, Mount Maria. They're down 8 points to 4. Under 4 minutes remaining.
Yeah. They've got to win the game, so they've got to probably have a crack here. There's only 3.5 minutes to go, and they're not going to have a crack by getting that defence in them. So well done there by Trinity College by showing that defence.
Not very often you see James Leishman get pushed back that far, so cut out ball to nobody. Rainbow has to pick it up. It's been dived on. This could be it. He's going to get the footy.
Yeah.
It's Chekhov.
Yeah.
Trinity College now can put this thing to bed.
Yep. Just construct this well. Get to the middle.
Kenneth Stevens wants the footy. Knock on!
Too much.
Ooh, is the door open?
Possibly. A lot of nervous energy, a lot of exciting energy here. But, yeah, he's gone into the play of the ball and he sort of, he's just dropped it and forgot to actually play the ball, unfortunately.
I don't think it helped that Kenneth Stevens just clapping, give me the footy, give me the footy. Can you just hang on a second, mate, until I pick it up? Anyway, so there's a chance here. Let's see if we see some expansive footy on the first tackle. Referee says, hang on, we want the back line back 10 metres. Remembering rugby union, you can be a lot closer in a scrum in defence. But in rugby league, you've got to be back 10.
Back 10, yeah.
So something you also got to try and adjust to. So Bedford Parsons busts the game open. He's got some pace, as do the Carlsons.
Here we go. We've got 2 minutes left, so Mount Maria's got to either get a couple little hits here and then construct and try and execute a play they might have worked on or a piece of individual sort of skill set or brilliance. It's probably got to come from the 6 or the 2 at this stage. So opening this up, John.
I was going to say, they want to come up with one more and then get a back line.
Trinity's got a bit of space out there.
It's not set yet. Knock back, says the referee. No, he's going to call a knock on.
He's called it knock on.
Yeah, you can see what they were doing. They come on this side to try and get that back line to the left.
Started to open up that space, but just unfortunately a bit of a poor pass from possible dummy half and not getting the ball out in front. At this time of the morning after 29 minutes of footy at 8:30 in the morning, they're a bit tired. This is their third game, so those little errors come in.
Usually still in bed too, mate.
Sorry?
They're usually still in bed.
Yeah. Especially some of our boys just rolling out of bed to roll to school.
Assumption College will take on Clairvaux after this game. Set to kick off at 9:20. But
I think you have a special guest too for this game, John.
Lukey.
I think you have a special guest.
Lukey Oxford coming back?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I think he's coming up for a double.
Fans are screaming.
Yeah. I think he's signing autographs as he's coming through the background up through the stairs.
Well, he would have been here early.
There's a crowd warming down there at the stairs there.
He would have been here earlier, but all the selfies.
Yeah.
The trouble is, the selfie with Luke
You gotta-
Oxford, you've got to reach pretty high.
Yeah. Oh, he
Trinity.
didn't play that properly, sir.
Knock
Sorry,
on.
that's my coaching words coming out there. Sorry.
Well,
Go,
they've
Mount
got
Maria.
30
Quick scrum.
seconds to
There's no
pack
time
this.
delay.
Get the footy.
Can't tell me Trinity's not going to find a shoelace to tie up, John.
Yeah. Oh, I'd imagine an A-grade men's, yeah, but the spirit of this game, and I saw it yesterday, there was a player actually, there was the opposition to actually score a try and win, and he was the defence, and he hurt himself and went down, and it was close to full time, but he got up and limped back in the line, so they didn't stop the clock. Even though the opposition had an opportunity, he kept it going, so that is full time, 8 points to 4. I think it might have been the half-time score as well, Brian Pollock.
Yeah, so it was a good second half there by both teams, John. After their first half accolades, they kept rolling. It was in the balance, and I would say that's a true reflection of that first game this morning.
All right, Brian Pollock, thank you for your time. We'll have you again on the broadcast later on the day here. We'll take a break and wait for Assumption College and Clairvaux to get started at 9:20. We're back shortly.